Evening and welcome back. Today we're going to be talking about SaltyCraft. It is a server me and my friends have made. It is just new. And what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be recording on here and showing off a few of our builds. So it's primarily so when I'm building, I can actually record it and then show it to you guys. So on the left of spawn here, we have a nice little village. We got these, it's a nice hilly kind of map. Most of the seeds I found are very flat. It's got nice little hills, it's got good terrain. And we've got like this almost floating island of a village. Then here to the right, we have this forest up on the hill, and then to the left of it is a savannah. Behind it is a savannah. Then we turn over here. We got this really weird, like snow kind of frozen area, and then over here we got a jungle. It's got a lot of really cool places to build. But if we head from this island to the second island, there's our ruined portal there, and there's a cherry blossom forest in the background. But this is the main thing. This is the main spawn island. This is what all of us are going to be using at the start to gather some resources and then move on to our own places. So I decided to make my base here for temporarily while I was doing stuff. So I decided make it here, get a few farms for everyone, and then everyone can gather their stuff and then go on their pilgrimage to find their places. So this is what it looked like before we landed on it, and then this is what it looked like after. What we did is we just cut that kind of corner area out, started placing all our farms there, getting them all organized and getting them ready. The main thing we needed straight away was an iron farm to get up to the iron tier. Our second thing is, as you saw from the start, there's no trees on the island, so we made this little tree farm. How we did this was you build up 8 blocks and then you place glass at the top and it stops any big trees forming. Now that you don't need to do that for birch, it's only for oak. I don't know how it does it for the other trees. I think for just oak it does this. That's quite nice. So you build 8 blocks up, place the glass, mine down, and you'll never get big trees again. It is so handy. Then we're going to come over here. Over here we're building a glowberry farm. I kind of like this. It almost reminds me of like the vineyards in France kind of style. As you can see from the side, we also have a berry one done in this very similar style. Even though it's very early game and I'm very poor at this stage, I decided to add that little bit more detail into it. So the whole idea of this season for me, is that I'm gonna make sure that I try and finish some builds. So you can see I'm doing the path, doing all this before I even added in the glow berries. So I'm very bad for doing half projects. Sadly, because of the hilly terrain, you do have to clear so much terrain, and especially without efficiency tools, and we're just using iron tools, it takes forever and it's a pain. And oddly enough, I didn't get a proper bartering system. I have the small iron golem farm there, but other than that, there's like nothing, and all the other villagers died because we didn't maintain them. So that's a bit of an oops on our part. So a few other people helped me here building all this and just recording when everyone else was offline. The iron golems, how they do it is when you turn it into a path, the iron golem doesn't detect it as like a place where you can spawn. This is the list of stuff I wanted straight away done. And we got most of it done. We got the iron in the middle, so the path stops iron golems from spawning. So they'll spawn, they fall into the lava, and they die that way because it's the only place where it can spawn. This is where I'm going to be making a home on this island. I'm going to add 3 gatehouses to it. I'm going to be adding a fort up at the top and a little village in between. I do hope you guys stick around to see what we do later, and I'll see you guys in the next one.